I like.
Okay, Dorothy.
Okay, well, I just want to mention that there's something going on. New footsteps on the moon in 3 years. NASA. This is not the poem. This is an intro. Uh, so I feel that there's a poem related to that. NASA wants to have people settled in 3 years. They're going to send out something, I believe, very shortly. The Onion spacecraft and the Space Launch System rocket will lift off from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. That's launching Saturday, which is, I guess, today. Okay, so sort of in honor of this, there's a poem, okay? Why is the moon so close to Earth? Mother Earth gave birth to baby moon, who grew gradually, then rather soon. But he was so attached to mother that he could never, for sure, completely mature, reverting back to different phases, sometimes shy, just peeking out of the sky. Otherwise, strong as a bull, bright and full. In fact, he was so attached to his mother that he could never find a starry eyed significant other. Soon, he decided to roam, but found he could never quite leave home. And so, Mr. Moon travels a predictable path every night while keeping Mother Earth well within his sight.
What a whole new
I didn't
perspective.
hear well within what when the last word you dropped your voice.
Keeping Mother Earth well within his sight.
What
Thank
a whole
you.
new perspective on the moon and the earth. That was fantastic.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Is the word.
That was what? Fantastic. Oh, well, you know.
Cocoon. Cocoon. I had a little dog, and Skippy was his name. Whenever he did anything that put him to shame, he would run into his bed and lie down. In his safe haven, I could do nothing but frown. He is happy in his cocoon. I have a great big lovely bed. Whenever I feel tired, I lie down on this spread. Sometimes I feel I cannot make it to the rest. When I open my eyes, I am already in my nest. I am so happy in my cocoon. Maybe everyone has a safety place to retreat to, a protected base. In your room, in your house, in someone's arms. A spot where you feel safe, far from harms, safe in your cocoon. That's it.
Very nice, Ray. Very nice.
Now you can go.
Okay. The name of this is I Wake Up Drowning. It must be a nightmare. No, it's really happening. Water is everywhere. It's pitch black. Where are the emergency lights? Help! Get me out of here. The USS Fitzgerald, a destroyer, was rammed by the cargo ship Ace Crystal. The 505-foot-long, 8,300-ton destroyer was considered invulnerable. 300 men were on board. 7 would die. The lights went out and water was gushing in through the scar on the lower starboard side. Below deck, seawater roared into the 2 berths where 116 men slept. Gary, first-class petty officer, made 20 trips below to save shocked and dazed sailors. On the 21st trip, he was trapped along with the remaining 6 sailors. Someone made the decision to seal the doors and doom the 7 young men in a watery coffin. Couldn't they have waited 5 more minutes? have more. Didn't they have any emergency drills? Why did only one man go down to rescue 116 young sailors? The ship had sophisticated radar and all manner of advanced technology. In 1912, the Titanic had none of this technology and couldn't avoid slamming into an iceberg. Why couldn't the U.S.F. Fitzgerald avoid the oncoming cargo ship in their path? Were any of the crew assigned to the bridge to watch for ship traffic? Many disturbing questions gnaw at me. Will we ever know the truth? I mourn for the 7 young sailors. Oh, and by the way, the captain and 2 others were rescued and flown in a Japanese helicopter to a Navy hospital in Yokosuka, Japan. This is a true story. It was big news a few years ago. I guess everyone has forgotten about it by now. I didn't put down the year. I don't remember the exact year, but that's exactly what happened.
Yes.
Okay.
In 2006, a high school English teacher asked students to write to a famous author and ask for advice. Kurt Vonnegut was the only one to respond. Dear Xavier High School and Mrs. Lockwood and Messrs. Perlin, McFeely, Batten, Moore, and Conglutz, I thank you for your friendly letters. You sure know how to cheer up a really old geezer, 84, in his sunset years. I don't make public appearances anymore because I now resemble nothing so much as an iguana. What I had to say to you, moreover, would not take long. To wit, practice any art, music, singing, dancing, acting, drawing, painting, sculpting, poetry, fiction, essays, reportage, no matter how well or badly, not to get money and fame, but to experience becoming, to find out what's inside you, to make your soul grow. Seriously. I mean, starting right now, do art and do it for the rest of your lives. Draw a funny or nice picture of Mrs. Lockwood and give it to her. Dance home after school and sing in the shower, and on and on. Make a face in your mashed potatoes. Pretend you're Count Dracula. Here's an assignment for tonight, and I hope Mrs. Lockwood will flunk you if you don't do it. Write a 6-line poem about anything but rhymed. No fair tennis without a net. Make it as good as you possibly can, but don't tell anybody what you're doing. Don't show it or recite it to anybody, not even your girlfriend or parents or whatever, or Mrs. Lockwood, okay? Tear it up into teeny-weeny pieces and discard them into widely separated trash receptacles. You will find that you have already been gloriously rewarded for your poem. You have experienced becoming, learned a lot more about what's inside you, and you have made your soul grow. God bless you all. Kurt Vonnegut.